Alright, hello everybody. As you can see, I'm freshly showered. It does happen sometimes. Scruff it up a little. So anyways, let's open a box. You guessed it, we have one. And in it, I believe, there lies a pen. I'm opening it upside down, which is probably a little weird, but I think everyone will survive. Thank you for sending this over. This is from Goulet Pens. Let's find out what it is. It's in here. Tootsie Pop. Chocolate one. I'll save until after I'm done as a little bit of a treat. Well packaged. This is interesting bubble wrap because it doesn't have individual bubbles, but rather long warbling columns of air. Just an observation. Okay, and here lies the inner sarcophagus, a pen, and Monteverde ink. Ruby with ITF technology. Whatever that is. I don't know why I'm busting right into this. Ooh, it's nice. Nice glass bottle. Sounds inky. Deep crimson red. Oh, ruby red. I feel like I look dirtier when my hair is wet because it almost looks greasy or something, but it's so clean and it smells coconutty. It's nice, I promise. I just need to shave now too, and I'll stop looking like such a hobo and get a haircut, get a real job. Ugh, my life's falling apart. Oh. It's got like some sort of embroidered case. It's really nice. Look at this. The Conklin. To be honest, whenever I hear the word Conklin, I think of the bad guy in The Bourne Identity. That was his name, right? Conklin? But anyways, it was a nice case. I'd want my casket to be at least half this nice. Cushy. Oh, ink cartridges under here. Very nice. I say nice a lot. Way too much, probably. Ow! Oof! It's spring-loaded. Oh my goodness, ruby. Oh, ruby ink to go with a ruby pen. I love it. Let's look closer. Okay, so it says Conklin right here. And it's got glitter or something, some sort of shiny speckles in the construction of the pen. It feels heavy, very heavy. I like it. It's got a good oomph to it. Pops open. Oh, now that is a fancy looking nib. Look at that, it's got like little wingtips on it. Flex, it says. And Conklin and Toledo, USA. Huh. Oh, it comes with a piston in it already? That's what I like to see. So far, this thing's firing on all cylinders for me. Maybe the only downside for a regular pen buyer at this point would be the price point. I think it clocks in at around $150, give or take, sales, the market, etc., supply and demand. But sometimes you really do get what you pay for. And sometimes you just want a slightly nicer pen to add to the collection. You know how it goes. There's always a nicer pen. This is just the tip of the iceberg, I'm sure. I like it so far, though. Let's put some ink in it. See what happens. Ruby with the ITF. My hands are full right now. I don't know why I'm doing this with everything in my hand. Oh, it's so red. All right. I like filling my pens this way through the nib because that means the nib is already loaded with ink, even though it means you have to wipe it off afterwards. Oh, there comes some ink. Squeeze it back out again. A lot of air. Fully submerge it, No sense in being scared of ink with a fountain pen. Oh, yeah. Looks like a vial of blood. Oh. Yeah, that's awesome. Put the lid on. Put the back of the pen on. See if it posts. And it does. And it feels really good in my hand, actually. It's got some weird shapes to it, which is sometimes a bad thing, sometimes a good thing, and sometimes it just doesn't really seem to make a difference. You know, people get a little bit experimental with their pen shape sometimes. And in this case, it doesn't really seem to make a difference. And then you start drawing. Oh yeah, and oh, it flexes. Oh, look at that. Oh, how it flexes. Does it ever flex? Look at it go. Oh, go, go, go. Am I holding it wrong? Go, 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 go. What do you think? Did I do something wrong? Do I have a knob turned the wrong way somewhere? Turn it off and on again? Did I flex too hard? Is it over? I've been too rough with it. That's what people always tell me. You're being too rough with the pens. I'm gonna squeeze a little. There could be some air or something in there. Maybe it just needs a little bit of encouragement. Squeezing a little bit out this way. Oh, a drop of blood. I think that means it's ready to go. This is all metal right here. You can hear the metal parts against each other. It feels well built. I don't know what this is. You know, what is this? Resin, acrylic, something? I don't know the science behind all that, but it doesn't feel bad. It feels really good. I don't know if it's going to keep working well. It's laying down veritable mountains of ink. Oh, it's so nice. It's just smooth. I could write anything. So we should probably... Oh, but there it went again. Am I doing something wrong, do you think? Am I being I feel like I must be. Wait a second. Something here is a little bit wacky. The nib is not centered on this ebonite or whatever this is right here. Look at this. You see that? It's like pushed off. Center. Is that my fault, do you think? I'm not sure. What do you think's going on there? Sometimes all this comes out and you can like reheat it and reset it. I remember I had to do that with the Ahab noodler. There's all the instructions. Because it seems like a really nice pen apart from the part where it's not writing. Maybe I should hold it straight up and down more. Everything's okay now. Really? Do you think so? We should... I'm a little bit stressed out, though. When it works, it really works. The flow is incredible. Hey, 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 hey. And then when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Good thing the ink is as red as the pen, or I'd be making a huge mess right now. So I fiddled around with it a little bit more and looked a little bit closer at the nib of the pen and realized that the tines were actually splayed out a little bit and there was a tiny gap between them. A gap that I had never noticed on any of my other pen nibs ever, on all of my fountain pens, something I never experienced before. So I figured maybe this was the problem just by process of elimination from all my other experiences with fountain pens. All right, so a couple days have passed, and I've worked on some other things. in the back of my mind. Oh, also, by the way, this is very cool. Oh, this is weird. Did not mean to talk about this, but I didn't know this. There's like, what is going on here? It's like crystallized, gummed up ink in the nib of the pen. I don't know if this is associated with the ink or because the nib broke or was messed up or I broke it. I don't know. Anyways, in the meantime, also I want to mention that this pen is very cool because the cap goes on only through magnetism. My hand's all shaky for some reason. Too much coffee. It's very cool. It's the first magnet-powered pen cap I have so far. It's very satisfying. Also, all right, so basically what I'm saying is this one has been out of commission. I didn't know what to do with it, and so I got in touch with Goulet Pens. They sent me a little package. Of course, there's a Tootsie Pop in there, as always. And, along with a nice little handwritten note, a replacement nib. So we should be able to move forward now, hopefully with a little more caution than last time. Here we are. All right, so now we just need to replace the nib somehow. This one's looking pretty rough for being a brand new nib. I'm not sure what happened there. What's the best way to get it out of here? Oh, it twists out. I forgot. It's threaded. You can see here. All right, let's thread it out. I love the ink I've gotten here, though. I'm excited to use it. Where's the page I was messing around? Here it is, okay. Oh, there we go. See, I don't think I'm pressing too hard. I'm not pressing any harder than I did with any other pen I've ever had. Oh, but it comes out in veritable pools of ink. Actual pools, rules, pool, I don't know what I'm writing, but it's fun, whatever it is. Very fun. Whoa. All right, I see. Maybe I'm a little rough on pens. Let's draw something though. Let us draw something. And so I began drawing, just a little doodle to enjoy the process of drawing the lines on the paper. I could have done anything. A doodle of this, a doodle of that. Just writing some words would have been fine too, because words are made of lines. I just like drawing lines, and it's that much better when you're drawing lines with a really nice pen like this, right? And I like so many things about this pen. The general construction and shape of it, the vibrant color of it, those little speckles in it, the magnetized cap and how it sounds so metallic and cool when you're taking the insides in and out of it. It looks great. I even like how the nib looks, but somehow, and it pains me so much how close this came to being such a great pen for me, but I just had to keep on struggling with it. It just ended up being so close to nirvana, but it was just there, teased, dangled right in front of my face. So many things about the pen I liked, but then no, just yoinked right away, as here, even the replacement nib had the same problem as the first nib I had. And I really don't know if it's my fault or not. It very well could be my fault. But like I said, I don't think I've done anything with this pen that I haven't done with all my other pens. Like maybe I'm spoiled and maybe it's like I just like the idea of a pen that just simply works. You don't have to baby it, coddle it, right? You don't have to be too careful with it. Like this is when it comes to fountain pens. If it's, like one of my Rotring isographs or something or a felt tipped pen, right? You know that the nib is very fragile. You don't press down at all, just as much as it takes to touch the tip to the paper. With a fountain pen, what's the point of having a flex nib? What's the point of having a big beefy metal nib like that? Why have a flex nib if you can't flex it? Why have a big metal nib if you can't press and scribble across the paper? Why pay $150 for something that you don't know if it's going to work as well as something I paid $20 for, right? Maybe I'm just too used to having my $20 and $30 fountain pens that work great without a second thought all the time. No problems with any of my, Coeco Sports, Lamy Safaris, Twisby Ecos. All of those work great. Some of them flex. The Noodler Ahab flexes. Not quite as much as this one, but then the tines come back together. I'm just not quite sure what to say. Maybe that's just part of my pen review. I guess I just don't like having to worry about breaking the pen every second if it's a fountain pen. The Rotring, that I worry about breaking a little bit, but that's just part of it. The whole reason I like fountain pens is that they are sturdier than nibs are. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like putting my whole weight on them. And once again, I didn't do anything to this one that I don't do to all my other fountain pens. The nib is very flexible. It takes only like the weight of your hand, just drawing across the tip of the paper, and it flexes apart and draws these big juicy lines, which I love. But then it just stops working, like you saw twice. The nib of the pen does that. I'm not sure what to say. Maybe I got faulty nibs. Maybe I'm pressing too hard. Maybe I broke it. I'm not sure. But obviously, cool pen, awesome idea. Just didn't work out well for me for some reason or another. But I just wish I knew why. I'm sure everyone could tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think. But anyways, I just wanted to thank Goulet Pens for sending this. I feel bad that the pen didn't work, obviously. And they were very quick to send the nib replacement. I'm sure they'd do the same for you if something like this happened to you. I've always been happy with their customer service. And you get lollipops in your packages, so go check them out. Be a link in the description. Order a cool pen. See what you get. All right. See y'all later. Goodbye.